Perseus set out on his quest to hunt down the vicious gorgon Medusa. But he didn't know where to begin his search, for the location of the gorgons were a mystery to all. He also didn't possess the tools needed to complete the task. Fortunately for our hero, he had the aid of his godly siblings, Hermes and Athena, who told him about three sisters who were siblings to the gorgons. They were known as the Greaea. Three vicious beings who share a single eye and a tooth. In appearance, they look like three old women, but they were vicious and dreadful beings who feed on human flesh. Athena instructed Perseus to find the Hesperides, who were entrusted with weapons needed to defeat the gorgon. The Hesperides were the nymphs who tend to Hera's orchard. Following Athena's guidance, and with the aid of his brother Hermes, Perseus sought out the Greaea to demand the whereabouts of the gorgons and of the nymphs. On reaching the lair of the Greaea, Perseus asked the trio for directions to the nymphs and to the location of their siblings, the gorgons. The women passed their eye from one to another, speaking and rambling of things of no importance to our protagonist, trying to lure him closer so that they could capture him and feast on his flesh. But Perseus, being quick on his feet, snatched the eye in which they used to see, thus rendering them powerless. And so, he used the eye as a bargaining chip. If you want the eye, you must tell me of that which I seek. Reluctantly, the sisters gave up the location of the nymphs and that of the gorgons. Perseus returned the eye back to the Greaea and set out to meet the Hesperides. The Hesperides gave Perseus Hades's helm of darkness, which grants the wearer the power of invisibility, and a knapsack called kybisis, which he was to use to safely contain the head of the gorgon. Athena granted unto him a polished shield and bid him farewell, saying the road to your destiny is a path that only you can walk. Finally, Hermes gave him winged sandals with which he could fly, and a sword made by Hephaestus in the fires of Olympus. This is a gift from your father Zeus. Perseus thanked them for the gifts and set out on his mission alone to face the dreadful and venomous gorgon.